London is bustling, vibrant, multicultural and cosmopolitan. London is both old and new. London's energy, as 8.6 million people go about their everyday lives, is tangible in every journey on the underground and every walk along the banks of the River Thames. London really does have it all.
Was not because of the career opportunities and bigger visions in my industry, but it was due to Cristiano Ronaldo, as my dad introduced to him and I was very much impressed by his overall life.
To 3 months passed. A day came where Ronnie ended up his day coming back home and having a frustration and anger moment in his room, having many of those questionable thoughts of why he came here to the United Kingdom and as what he is presently doing to his life. His housemates hears all those things that he is talking about to himself. One of his housemates comes to him, gives him a good hand and suggests him on continuing his schedule and do whatever things that keeps him attached to football and especially with his idol, and tells him that there's no way that anything can stop you from getting detached with your thing. And closing his eyes for a moment, he just sees one image that he is very much attached of, is the image of Cristiano Ronaldo. Next morning, Ronnie wakes up early and goes for a jog, sees a park where he starts working out, and while exercising he thinks that he should join a football team wherever possible. He thinks that joining a football team will always be a beneficial part for him to stay connected with football. After having a great morning session of exercise, Ronnie returns home, takes a bath and proceeds to his college. As a week passes, and that's a day when Ronnie is now ready for his football trials. Ronnie does his best
for the football trials. I got the message that I have been selected for the football team, and that moment I was really happy of what my friend told me, that follow your vision.
His breakfast, Ronnie has a habit of checking up his WhatsApp messages and feeds. Sees one shocking image of Cristiano Ronaldo joining the other club named Al Nassr, which happens to be in Saudi Arabia League, based in Riyadh. Since that moment, Ronnie was totally heartbroken and disheartened after confirming that his idol has moved to another club and will not be longer playing for Manchester United anymore.
After I had breakfast and I was just scrolling down my WhatsApp, I just received one image, and in that image there was a news that Cristiano Ronaldo is transferred to Al Nassr, which is in Saudi Arabia, and that moment was really a bad patch for me, and I was not able to digest it because.
And while returning back to home, he sees a bar where there is a live stream of football going on. Grabs a beer, opens his laptop and starts watching his favorite team match. And while enjoying his peaceful moments, he wonders and thinks about how must Cristiano Ronaldo be feeling when the entire Manchester United fans cheer and applaud for him.
So I decided to visit the Old Trafford Stadium so that anyhow my dream could be accomplished and I could feel satisfied that Cristiano Ronaldo still exists here and my dream could be anyhow conquered.
Leaves for Manchester, arrives at the train station, searches for a train, books himself a ticket and fastly hops into the train. After he arrives in Manchester, he feels too satisfied that while getting down from the train, Ronnie gets a fine shine in his eyes seeing the board of Manchester and feels a kind of peace in his inner soul. He quickly walks out of the station. Around the city, enjoys a short glimpse of Manchester City, walking down the streets, and looks for a public transport that can take him to his destination. He takes the bus and proceeds with it. Finally, when he gets down the bus, he walks a few minutes towards the stadium. He checks in and enters the security check and scans the ticket. Walking through the lobbies and first starts exploring the Museum of Manchester United. While exploring, firstly he sees a gallery of his idol where his autograph was there on his jersey. Ronnie can truly feel what that jersey is worth of. After that, he keeps on exploring many parts of the galleries. And finally, it was time where Ronnie started walking his way towards the stands of the Old Trafford. His heartbeats kept on increasing as started climbing his final steps. And after seeing the first glimpse of the stadium, Ronnie literally felt like he conquered his dream. Then he sits on a chair and closes his eyes.
Come on, Old Trafford, let's do it!
And just closed my eyes, and I just saw Cristiano Ronaldo in front of me. And I just like to say that I miss you, Cristiano.
We sat in a bar and to discuss his plan, like what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. So while reading his script, I realized that it totally matches my life, and I was totally touched by his story, and at that moment I was totally ready to put all my efforts for this story.
Hello, Namaskar.
Namaste.
We are Saurav's parents from India of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes, he's a very big fan of Ronaldo. I remember when he was a school going boy, no? He used to make drawings of Ronaldo.